You've spoken on the record. Like Tom Brandi has said that he used the Patriot gimmick with your blessing. You've said that is not the case.
It's a lie. I mean, there's not 1 ounce of truth in that. You know, the last time I saw Tom Brandi, and I didn't know this, I went back and thank God for YouTube. When I was first in the WWE, I won some big battle royal that was
Yeah.
on one of the Saturday night shows. And I didn't even realize it until a couple of years ago when I was watching this thing. It was the first time I'd watched it since it had happened that night. And Tom was in the ring with me. I didn't realize that. I thought the last time I saw Tom was in Japan when he came over for one tour with All Japan. So I've not talked to Tom in decades, and he's not approached me about anything. So yeah, that's a lie.
So even when called out about it, like he's just kept doing it and
Yeah,
not bothered to reach out to you.
not at all. And you know,
You were
if you
very easy for me to contact. It was not difficult to get a hold of you.
right, and he could have done the same thing. And if he wanted to use some variation of that character, okay, go ahead and do it. But just to call yourself the Patriot, and here's the extra thing that really just curled my stomach up in knots and wanted to knock his teeth down his throat, is I've had people reach out to me, fans, who have gotten autographs signed by him, and they've showed me pictures of it, or my action figure. This guy never had an action figure. I had a couple of them. And they've asked him, "Are you Dale Wilkes?" And with the mask on, he replies, "Yes, I am. I'm the
Wow.
guy that worked in the WWF." So yeah, he's scum. He's a guy that never had a career. Uh, trying to pretend to be a guy that did have a good career.
Do you ever have promoters reach out to you like confused about this? Like, I mean, there have to be people that think that they have met you. I mean, as you mentioned, because I mean, he's still doing it as recently as 2020.
Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, just this past weekend, I was in New York City. I had two appearances there. And the second one, I had a guy come up to me, and it was me, Val Venus, and then Valentine, Greg Valentine,
Great
and
name for Valentine, yeah.
yeah, and Kevin Sullivan. The four of us were there. So this guy, the promoter says, "Do you want a picture with the Patriot?" Because the guy was trying to decide who he wanted
Oh,
his picture with. He said, "No, man, I've already got one." He said, "I got a picture with you last year in Maryland." And I said, "No, you didn't, dude. You haven't got a picture with me." He said, "Well, the guy said he was the Patriot." So, yeah, I've had a lot of people. "Oh, yeah, I've gotten your picture, your autographs. You signed the action figure for me when I was in so and so." And I can just tell by the timeline in the locations they give me that I wasn't there at that event and it wasn't me. So, yeah, there's been a lot of confusion with that with promoters and fans.